Cultures for Health, we offer 3 different kefir products. Our kefir starter powder, our milk kefir grains, and our water kefir grains. Today we're going to be doing part 3 of our 3-part series on how to activate, maintain, and flavor your water kefir. We're going to be covering how to flavor your water kefir. And this is our favorite part of the water kefir process because it's really your chance to make it your own. And with water kefir being such a great replacement for soda, this is a great time for you to really get creative and make your own naturally fermented carbonated beverages. So let's get into that. So if you've seen our how to maintain video, then you know we have a fresh jar of water kefir ready and waiting for us to flavor. So let's get into that. This is a super simple process. All you're gonna need is a bottle, your strainer, and your finished kefir, and your favorite flavors. Today we're going to be using our cranberries from our holiday spice kombucha kit and some pumpkin spice seasoning. So we're going to go ahead and strain the grains off of our finished kefir, and we're going to strain it right into the bottle. Once your grains are strained off, you can go ahead and maintain them, give them another feed. Check that out in our maintenance video. And also remember, when you are bottling, you always want to leave at least an inch of headspace so that your ferment has room to carbonate without exploding. And also, you want to leave a little bit of headspace so that you can add your flavors. So we're going to go ahead and add our flavors. Typically when I'm using spices in a bottle that's like a 16-ounce bottle, I'll use a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon. It just depends on how much I like that seasoning and what the mix is, what the potency of the seasoning is, all of that. So for this one, we're going to be using a half a teaspoon of my favorite pumpkin pie spice blend. I'm just going to go ahead and dump that down my little funnel there. And then I'm going to go ahead and get some cranberries out of our cranberry bag and dump a few in there. I just do like a small pinch, like a tablespoon or 2, but again, that's really up to you and your flavor preferences. Also, we recommend giving these a chop if you don't want to have to fight with them getting them out of the bottle, because any dried fruit is going to expand in the bottle and will be harder, especially with a neck that's thin like this one. It'll be more difficult to get the dried fruit out once it rehydrates and flavors your beverage. So make sure that you are cutting it up if you don't want to have to fight it. The next step, give it a nice little shake. The cranberries will give this a great color, so any fruit that has any kind of pigment is always going to give your ferments a great color, especially something like water kefir where you're using a cane sugar, so it's already pretty clear. I mean, you can see just with the little amounts of spices that we added, it already turned pretty brown. And that's it. I can add a few more cranberries if I want, but we'll leave this on the counter for a few days, and we will burp every 12 to 24 hours depending on how active the ferment is. And we'll taste it as we go to decide how carbonated we like it and how flavorful we like it. And that's basically it. That's how to flavor your water kefir. You can use fresh fruit, you can use dried fruit, you can use candied fruit, you can use herbs, spices, fresh or dried. Our biggest thing is just to stay away from multi-ingredient products. So if you use dried cranberries, like our dried cranberries, the single ingredient is cranberries. If you get some other commercial dried cranberries, you may get corn syrup or absorbic acid or citric acid. Try to avoid those because they could interfere with your ferment. Try to use product that is single ingredient, organic if you can afford it, organic if you can get it. And that's part 3 of our 3-part series on how to activate, maintain, and flavor your own water kefir at home. We love flavoring our own water kefir because it's a great way to not only control the ferment and how funky you like it, but also really choose your own flavors and how much of each flavor that you want to stand out. Water kefir is great because it's good for your gut, it's got good probiotics, and it's just a really great natural soda replacement. So if you find yourself drinking a lot of soda, water kefir is a great New Year's resolution to get yourself happy and healthier. And we love to share recipes with you guys. So we shared a quick one with you today, and we gave you a couple options of things that you can try and parameters you should stay inside when flavoring your water kefir. But we also have some recipes down below, so check those out if you need a little bit of inspiration. And of course, share your results with us. We love seeing everything that you guys are doing on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Keep fermenting.